Welcome back. This is, I believe, video 14 in this series of working on this old pool house. Uh, this is it. The time has come. We're going to lay our first piece of drywall up, or would it be laying or hanging? Hanging the first piece of drywall on the ceiling. I'm going to start right here in this corner. I've already removed this light, just so I'll be able to go back and cut it in a little bit. I have marked all the locations for the lights on the floor with a laser pointer, which I'll use once a piece of drywall goes up. I'll put the laser pointer back on the floor, aim it to the area where the hole needs to be cut in that drywall. But for now, tonight, this is merely a test just to see how well I do with this thing. I purchased it today and I just assembled it, which I have in another video that'll be posted before this one goes up. So, as I said in that one, watch me fail, watch me succeed. Let's see how this thing works, because I just don't know that I'm all that comfortable with it. We'll just see how it goes. It doesn't feel as sturdy as I would have hoped, but maybe once I find my rhythm and I'm working with it a little bit more, maybe I'll be more comfortable with it. There's only one way to find out for sure, and that's to get a piece of drywall up here and stick it up there. So the drywall that I'm using is 5/8. It'll be for the ceiling and for the walls. I wanted to go with the stiffest material that I could purchase, and hopefully that will do good. So this stuff is heavy, and that's one of the things that has me concerned. How well is this thing going to hold up? There's only one way to find out, and I'm stalling. I need to go ahead and get to it. Let me try extending those things out on the side right quick. I'm not afraid to admit that I'm really nervous about this. This is my first time hanging drywall above my head like ever, let alone any attempt to do it by myself. I mean, I guess this thing's supposed to crackle like that. I don't like it. Okay, well, I've got it there. I'm going to put the brakes on this thing again. I don't like that it's moving while I'm trying to lift this thing up. Oh, God. I know I'm not at the correct height yet, but I'm going to go ahead and swing this over the ladder. Guess what my stupid self just did? And I'm pretty sure some of y'all have already been screaming at me already. I have the drywall on backwards. I wasn't even thinking. Here's the next question. Can I get this thing down slowly without it bonking on my head or breaking into a million pieces? Pinching some fingers and something. Probably should have tested this out. I should have known I was going to make some kind. Well, I did know I was going to make a mistake. I had a feeling I was going to make a mistake. Okay. It says unlock before lowering. Oh, God. Before I let it down. So if I do that and I hold on to the brake, okay. of that. Here's how we do that. We are coming down. Oh boy! Man, that was a process and a half. Okay. Let's try this again. Looks like I damaged part of it. Well, it's gonna get mud on the edge anyway. Alright, it's on. Only thing left to do is get it up. Let's get it up. Okay, what was that about? Nope. Over. Okay, so this really didn't have an angle that I needed it at. So I did the best I could, and hopefully that's enough. I'll at least try to butt it up as far as I can go. I mean, I've been staring at this for far too long now. And I didn't even think about my next step as far as making sure that those screws would attach to the fern strips. Alright, because I don't want you to miss out on seeing me screw up, I want to show another screw up I think I did. While I've got the drywall upright, I don't think that angle is going to work. I think I need to put it into its flat position. I just don't think there's enough of an angle for me to work with that. And I'm afraid that once I pick up this side, the drywall is just going to find a way to slip out of my hands and then just come crashing down. So I think I'd rather go ahead and get it as horizontal as I can and then get it back up. So bear with me. So it does look like me putting it as most horizontal was the way to go. I'm much more flush with everything. So I'm going to go ahead and try to make sure I am edged up over whatever as far as I can go. It looks like I am. Okay, so shouldn't stall anymore and get right back to it. Question. Do you think I went a little overboard on the screws or not enough? I think it's plenty. And I'll put a lot of them up there. Not bad for my first time, I guess. But while I have that one up there, I'm going to go ahead and cut the hole for that light. So I can go ahead and get that back in. I'll be right back. So I got this at Lowe's some time ago. I haven't used it. Some people claim it doesn't do that great of a job. But I'm going to test it out anyway. Do it anyway. Some people have said this thing works better if you do it in a slower mode. So I'm going to try that first. And see how that works. But I'm going to go ahead and get this marked in right quick. You're supposed to feel like it's taking your arms with it. I mean, it seems to be working, but at the same time, I feel like it's trying to break my shoulders off. I mean, it worked, but I feel like it did some unnecessary damage to the drywall in the process. And at least I measured right. I mean, it's nothing we can't fix. Still a little excessive, I think. I can always go back and mud that over later. Yeah, not much damage at all. Sorry, I had to turn down the brightness just so I could really have a good look at it. So, all in all, not bad. Could be better, but it could also have been a lot worse too. And that was my first time, so I think I did all right for my first time. I am noticing one issue that may arise. I'm not for certain. I believe I might need to go get some more furring strips tomorrow. I may have, I mean, this seems fine, but I may have mismeasured this side compared to this side. I seem to have run out of space on the furring strip for anything on this side to have a good base to mount to. So I may need to get some more furring strips just to maybe put at every other sew board, however far, if there may be any other issues. I wouldn't mind having some extra on hand anyway for some other things. So I'll probably go ahead and pick up about 12 8-footers just to have on hand. But that's going to be it for the night. I don't even know what time it is, and I felt like I spent 2-3 hours just on this one piece, trying to get used to the idea of doing this. And now that I've done it, it's not too bad, and I feel like I shouldn't have been afraid of it in the first place. But it may have been warranted just because it was my first time doing that. Feel free to criticize anything that I do, because I need to learn anyway. And I just noticed I missed a screw up there, which I need to I'll tackle that tomorrow. I'm not going to worry about it tonight. I'm going to consider this a success tonight. No failures. Unless I come out here tomorrow and find that this whole thing is crashed onto the floor. But, yeah, good start. Good start. Would like to have been further along. This thing's going to be a big help after all. Getting the idea of being used to it's a thing. So, that's going to be it for the night. I will see y'all tomorrow when hopefully we get at least 1 or 3 more of these pieces up. Hopefully more. I think the biggest thing I'm going to have to try and tackle is measuring out that angle there, and then I can really stagger all the drywall as I go along. But yeah, I'm rambling. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully we can get a lot more accomplished than we did tonight.